Distractions inside the vehicle. Driver distractions or inattentive driving are estimated to play a part in 1 out of every 4 motor vehicle crashes. 5 different categories of inside the vehicle distractions. Distraction or inattention is a factor in 1.5 million collisions each year and more than 4,300 crashes each day in the U.S. The AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety suggests that when a driver's eyes are away from the driving scene ahead for more than 2 seconds, the odds of being in a crash or near crash double. Among the different categories of inside the vehicle distractions are cell phones, car equipment or controls, animals and insects, food and drink, passengers, and loose objects. Explain why cell phone usage while driving can be distracting. Many newer models of cell phones act as multimedia systems to take and share photos, send and receive text messages, act as navigational systems, and access the internet. Distractions such as reaching to pick up a cell phone, making or receiving a call, sending or receiving a text message are common with cell phone usage. Carrying on a conversation on a cell phone while driving causes a lack of focus on the driving task since your attention is on the conversation. Many drivers unknowingly reduce their vehicle speed while talking on a cell phone. This behavior can cause conflict if cars in the rear are driving at the speed limit, especially at night. An awareness of the dangers of cell phone usage while driving has increased. Efforts have been made to reduce driver distraction. Educating the public about the dangers, hands-free technology, legislation in some outlaws outlawing non-emergency cell phone usage while driving. For example, this driver is put off the road while he's talking on the cell phone. The driver is using hand-free technology to send and receive calls without having to remove a hand from the steering wheel. Advancements in technology have resulted in many different systems and components for vehicle safety, comfort, information, control, and entertainment. How has this new technology contributed to driver distraction? Some states have laws prohibiting any visible video displays within view of the driver. Elaborate vehicle sound systems can hinder a driver's ability to hear other vehicles and can create an audible distraction to people outside the vehicle. What distractions might be related to a sound system? In some communities, local ordinances prohibit very loud volume levels. This steering wheel has volume control to help reduce distractions. And you've probably seen it before, like there's your volume up, your volume down. A vehicle navigation system provides drivers with information about a vehicle's position and guides drivers to a destination. It's also a source of potential distraction. A driver's focus can be diverted because they look at the screen, they listen to directions, they try to input data into the system while driving. How can passengers help reduce driver distraction if you're using a vehicle navigation system while you're traveling? Before driving, check to see if there are any insects in the vehicle. If you are already in traffic and notice a bee or insect, stay calm, look for a spot to safely pull out traffic, and then deal with the insect or bee. Large animals that move around can distract drivers and even block their view. Holding a pet while driving is unsafe behavior. It places the pet at risk of being injured or killed should a crash occur. If you have a pet, invest in a pet safety belt and make sure you use it anytime you have your pet in the vehicle. Food and drink. Drivers may look at their food instead of the road, creating a visual distraction. When drivers remove one or both hands from the wheel to hold the food or drink, they're causing a biomechanical distraction. The behavior of your passengers can distract a driver. Describe some possible passenger distractions. How can a driver control a distracting passenger? Research has shown that young novice drivers are more likely to be distracted by peers in a vehicle while driving. As the number of passengers increase, so does the likelihood of driver distraction and the risk of being involved in a crash. Objects hanging from the rearview mirror could move and fall due to sudden stop or take a turn too quickly. Can objects placed on dashboard or rear window ledge be a distraction? A cluttered back window ledge can block a driver's view of the traffic behind. What type of impact force do you suppose an airbag tissue box traveling 55 miles an hour would have on a passenger or a driver? What are 5 different categories of inside the vehicle distractions? Why is dialing a cell phone or text messaging while driving distracting?